In 2018, Local 1245 faced many challenges. And what they all have in common is that we turned to our members. We gave them the resources, we worked with them, and success after success came because of the direct involvement of our members.
Of labor in the post-Janus.
One of the first threats that we faced in 2018 was a decision by the United States Supreme Court in the Janus case. In that decision, the Supreme Court ruled that public sector employees do not need to pay dues to their union. They can get representation without paying dues. So early in the year, we started building support among our membership in the public sector to stay in the union.
Really, the heart of the whole entire process was member-to-member engagement. Members speaking to members about what we had in common to lose. We posted names from all the work groups on these big Post-its on the wall, and people would go up to them and they would sign up for 5, 6, 10, 15 employees that they knew personally and put their name next to them that they would go and have that one-on-one conversation with them. And of the 562 employees, we're 90% signed right now. We have more attacks to come. This isn't a one-time deal. So having those people that we can reach out to come for additional trainings and keep in contact is huge.
In 2018, we returned to the battle to protect our 500 members down at Diablo Canyon. We went to the legislature to affirm the amount of retention pay that our members would get there to encourage them to stay until the end of the life of the plant rather than going looking for other employment. Our organizing stewards worked the halls. We worked the halls. On the final day of the session of the legislature, the bill passed with only 4 votes against it out of 120 legislators. A tremendous victory.
My first campaign was Diablo Canyon. To see the solidarity, all these different people from throughout California coming to rally for brothers and sisters that they didn't even know, so that they could keep their job. That was so touching.
This is one of the better run power plants I've worked at, and it has one of the strongest voices from the IBEW at any power plant I've ever been to.
We produce approximately 1,175 to 1,200 megawatts electric out of each unit. So we serve millions of homes, businesses, 24/7.
The plant was originally announced that they were going to shut down in 2020. The IBEW put together an initiative called Save the Diablo Canyon. They allocated funds and took a member and put them on staff, trying to keep the plant open.
We had operators go up there, we had linemen, everybody go up there and literally invade the Capitol.
Diablo! Let's go, Diablo!
And they listened.
Then it was announced that the plant was going to continue operating until 2024, 2025. State Assembly Bill 1090 was signed in August of 2018 this year. IBEW 1245 has fully supported the stewards and the business reps here to make sure that we are looked after and we maintain our current jobs here.
They're who we are. They back us up.
It's a member-driven community more than it is anything else.
If there was one issue that dominated our work in 2018 in Sacramento, it was the issue of liability for wildfires. You know, the new type of wildfire that's just catastrophic that we've seen in the last several years has really threatened the existence of electric utilities in California. They cannot sustain summer after summer with billions of dollars of claims. The vehicle that we chose was called SB 901, and it began the journey to a rational treatment of the liability.
It's insane how quick these fires are moving through and finding anything and everything to burn. It's hard to even describe it. People need to see it to understand it. The overall outlook, I think, of the guys on the crews is that we're here to do a job for people to get some sort of normalcy back to the community so that they're ready to rebuild when they're ready. There's utilities from all over the country here. A lot of IBEW, a lot of the crews have been out here for upwards of 6-7 weeks, and they're putting in 7 days a week, 12, 16-hour days. It's interesting to see the big picture of everyone kind of coming together to bring this town back together. The company could potentially bankrupt. They're talking billions of dollars that people are trying to recoup from PG&E. It's going to put IBEW members out of work. That's why you saw the IBEW down in Sacramento at the Capitol lobbying.
Local 1245 members in Nevada this year face an existential threat in the name of Measure 3, a ballot initiative backed by billionaire casino owners that would have broken up Nevada energy with a deregulation scheme that has failed in every other state that it's come up. We got our members and our retirees working on the ground. We brought in organizing stewards from California. And in the end, David beat Goliath. Our person-to-person campaign beat their billions of dollars, and we defeated Measure 3.
I think the one thing that makes us unique is our organizing steward program. We have over 100 organizing stewards that can be dispatched at a moment's notice.
Our goal when we started the election campaign this year was to knock on 30,000 doors, and I think we well exceeded that, closer to 40,000 by the end of the campaign.
The ones that we got in touch with, I thought we had a great impact on, in informing them what really has to happen if this bill passes.
We all know that the electric industry is changing, and the pace of change is unlike anything we've seen in the past. And what we've done at Local 1245 is to look at those changes and do everything we can to make sure that it's our members who are doing the work. One of the new technologies is the electrification of transportation. We negotiated with PG&E to have our members from the utility building electric vehicle charging stations.
We're at 350 DNA Way in South San Francisco at the Genentech facility, installing electric vehicle supply equipment. 1245 did a great job capturing this work for our members. We've got 7,200 of these to put in. For right now, they're shooting for 5 to 6 PG&E crews installing these level 2 chargers, and it should last for at least about 5 years. And that is what we want from our union. We want to keep our members working.
When the IBEW was founded in 1891, the issue was not money. The issue was safety. And in 2018, we believe that worker-to-worker messages on safety are the most effective, the most potent.
I was going to a gas leak in 2001, and I was shot by a disgruntled PG&E customer. There's where it went in my arm, broke my humerus. After I was shot, 20 minutes later, dispatch gave the same job that I didn't complete to another GSR without any prior knowledge of the shooting. I figured that that's not right. I couldn't get it through my supervisor, through my manager. Finally, through control of pressure, I got a process in place to warn people in the field that something has happened out in the field. These go out immediately after the incident has been reported. Electric on site, customer chased PG&E personnel off property with AR-15. Please don't send anyone to the location without police escort. 2018, we've had a successful summit back in September. We've had the most safety stewards attend. We want to have more, at least one in every yard.
We had some great successes in 2018. We know that 2019 is going to be even harder. Whatever comes at us, whether it's from Sacramento or the PUC, we know that we can stand up and meet those challenges the same way we did in 2018. We build power and we use power. And the power that we build is from our members, their ideas, their knowledge of the industry, which is unparalleled. We will use their power, the power that comes from being a union, and we will meet and defeat whatever problem comes our way in 2019.